It's Friday. We're gonna cook something off the box today. I'm gonna be more consistent. If you're new here, every Friday I try recipes that I find off of the box of products that I find in the grocery store, and I eat them. And I tell you if that product recipe should be on the product or if they should search for something new. I have not been as consistent as I'd like to be this summer because my kids are home, we've been really busy, and then when we're not busy, they're a little bit loud. So if you hear some background noise, just know I do struggle. This week we are going to dig into this Nature's Path Organic Blueberry Cinnamon Flask Instant Oatmeal. That's a mouthful. When does school start back up? So the recipe that we're trying this week is called a blueberry cinnamon overnight oats recipe. It looks very tasty. We're gonna need a beautiful mason jar.
Are you just trying to do your thumbnail right there?
No, I was giving some B-roll footage of my recipe.
I don't know, because you're like this. You're like...
There's my thumbnail. To make this recipe, we're going to need 1 packet of our blueberry cinnamon flax oatmeal, 2/3 cup of milk, a 1/4 cup of Greek yogurt,
and 4,000 cups of water.
No, that's not on the recipe. That would be
right here.
Fail. We're gonna mix all of our ingredients together and store it in an airtight container in the fridge overnight. Before we eat it, we're going to add the toppings. I find this breakfast this is pretty adorable. I mean, if this works out and I start thinking ahead of time, I like where we're going with this. So in the morning, we just open it up, put our blueberries and like granola on the top and eat it. We don't warm it up. So this is a cold dish. You know what I was thinking? While this refrigerates, why don't we look at my calendar, my cocktail and cooking calendars, and see what I was supposed to make in June or May. We're pretty behind, so let's take a look. And then this video can be a 2-for-1. You got your off the box recipe, and then we can do our cocktail and cooking calendar recipes. That's 3-for-1. I miscounted. Okay, I keep my calendars over here. Looks like, yeah, last one we did was in April. So we are on May. We are very much behind, and our drink of the month is a classic mojito. So we need mint leaves, lime juice. I've got rum. I might have club soda and sugar. So I just need mint. We might need to run to the store real quick. And then our meal is, oh yeah. I love guacamole. Avocado, onion, cilantro. Yeah, I need to go buy all those ingredients. I got all my ingredients. Let's chop them.
Oh, it's supposed to be a transition.
Yeah. Chop it. No? Miley, get your grape out of here. In the bowl. In 3, 2. I just had the most satisfying guacamole stir footage, and my camera wasn't even rolling. This was all for nothing. You got to see all of those things mix in beautifully. And now you just see this. Let's make that mojito and then dig into our guacamole. I already know it's gonna be a success because this is basically exactly how I make my guacamole. It's very easy and very, very good. Got all our ingredients right here. Let us make our mojito.
Mom, what does understatement mean?
It means, boy, that was understated. It says we need to muddle 8 mint leaves. So I'm just gonna put those in there. You know, one thing I realized in the past, I used to muddle things like very carefully. And now I realize that when I order muddled drinks from bartenders, they're like, very violent about it, and I need to be more violent with my muddling, so I think that'll make a difference. All right, that felt good. Now we're gonna add white rum. Add 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lime juice.
Really sure freshly squeezed means an actual lime.
Lena, do I look like the kind of person that has fresh lime in the kitchen? 1, 2. 2 teaspoons of sugar. Split it evenly, a little for you, a little for you. Top with this guy. Garnish with a gorgeous mint sprig. Look at that beautiful piece of masterpiece. She's beautiful, and I'll be honest, I don't even really like mojitos. I don't think. It's not my jam. Can you stop wrinkling that bag? I'm trying to give my genuine reaction to this mojito. It's actually really good. It's refreshing.
Can I try it?
It's not too minty. I think maybe I didn't like them before. I feel like I've made one before and I didn't like it because I did it wrong. It happens sometimes. But this time I like it. I messed up. And maybe if you have a keen eye, you already know and have been waiting for me to realize that I messed something up. I'm gonna show you what I did. We're on May. So in April, we did the cilantro. In May, we're doing the guacamole, correct? In April, we did the cosmopolitan. In May, I'm supposed to have an espresso martini. I made June's drink in May. I don't regret it because I'm telling you right now that espresso martini would have been a bad combo and I'm really enjoying this combo. So next time we're gonna have to do May's drink with July's food. The whole thing is a mess. Can't wait to see how our blueberry oats go tomorrow. Oh wait. I didn't even try the guacamole. Definitely need guacamole and mojitos in your life. See you in the morning. It's the next day. Let's check on our overnight oats. Let's put some blueberries on those and a little bit of granola breakfast topper and hope for the best because I'm actually very hungry. Looks hearty. All right, let's dig right in. This is, I've actually never done overnight oats. Let's take a look.
That's disgusting.
You're disgusting. I don't like blueberries. Is that weird? Is that a weird thing to not like?
Lena doesn't like blueberries.
Do you not like blueberries, Lena?
No.
I like blueberry flavored things though, like muffins and
I don't
candy.
like the texture.
Maybe that's what it is.
It's like weird.
Like the skin is too skinish. Like how apple skin is kind of tough. But the flavor of the blueberry,
It's like leathery.
Yeah. Taste wise, can you not with the water? She's measuring out water that needs to boil macaroni noodles. Just fill up the pot, Lena. It doesn't have to be exact. And she's doing it in half cups. So how many cups? 4 cups of water? Taste wise, this is actually very good, but texture wise, it's so mushy. Like mushier than an oatmeal should be, I feel like. And it's cold. Lena, does your head hurt? It's pretty bad.
You just said it was good.
I mean, I think I just had a chunk of the actual granola bar that made up for it. Do I hate the idea of overnight oats? No, I don't hate the idea. I do hate the idea of cold oatmeal. I'm not comfortable with the direction that took. Also, this idea of planning ahead for a breakfast so that when you get up and go, you've got something ready, you just grab it and go, add some toppings. Here's the thing, it's instant oatmeal. Takes 1.5 minutes in the microwave. It's really not saving a ton of time. If anything, it added a lot of time to what could be a very simple and warm breakfast. Am I going to recommend the blueberry cinnamon overnight oats to you today? No, but I will encourage you to purchase the blueberry cinnamon flax Nature's Path organic oatmeal. And I'm gonna encourage you to eat it warm, according to the directions, and maybe ignore this recipe on the back. Thank you for joining our escapades of cooking and drinking this weekday. Have a good weekend!